When you're feeling restless and you just can't stay the course, I got just the job. When you smell an odor but you just can't find the source, I got just the job. Get me in the morning, bright and breezy chair. I'll take my great big plunger and I'll slip it down your trail. And once I'm finished pumping, Mrs. Yo sure need a nap, 'cause that's just a job.
Thank you, girls. Cracking stuff. Good evening, friends. And yes, it's true, I can hardly really believe it myself, but we are back with this special one-off reunion episode of Just the Job. And to be clear, it's the show that you remember. With the old sidekick, little Jimmy's chisel, some top tips on how to improve your DIY, and of course, some special guests from Just the Job's illustrious past. And I know what you're all thinking. Oh, there's an election coming up. But there'll be no politics tonight, not on this show, and that is a Peter Clement promise. So let's kick tonight off with a slightly askance look at the mighty Bevel, because you never know.
Just hold it right there, please.
Oh, come on. It's you.
Yeah, it certainly is me.
Oh, you naughty, naughty fucker. Sorry, Frank, did you know about this? Yeah, look at that face. Of course you fucking did.
Peter,
you fuckers.
You thought you were here tonight to record a special reunion edition of Just the Job.
I can't believe it.
But tonight, Peter Clement, these are the bits of your life! Come on, let's get you back to the studio.
You fuckers under you. I can't believe it. Those bloody dancers are about all the way along. You.
They're all part of this way, Peter. Mind a step there now.
Bloody no. I can't believe it. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of your show. I think it's incredible. I'll never believe that people didn't know.
He's loving this, viewers.
I didn't believe it.
Here we go. Right in there, Peter.
I am absolutely bloody flabbergasted. I mean, I haven't been this species since I was about 3 fucking years old.
Oh, lovely family show, Peter.
Yeah, well, they know what I'm like, mate, don't they? There we go.
Lovely. Hello, darling. Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you. Thank you very much indeed.
Running for Prime Minister. Of course I can have your vote. So, Eamon, how long have you been planning this, Eamon? Eamon, how long have you been planning, Eamon? Eamon?
Peter Gordon Clement, you were born October 10th, 1923, in the northern town of Rotherham to Fanny and Martin Clement.
I know, right? Fucking tearaway they made of you.
That's right, they got up at the crack of dawn to make the journey down to the capital by coach.
No, I didn't.
It's your infamous old mam
No, it isn't.
and her long-suffering husband, Fanny and Martin Clement. You're not them.
Should I go get them?
No. Let's just stick to the script, see what happens. You pop your piece in there and then head over to the sofa.
Righty, old pet.
Hello, pets.
Make the best of us.
And not the worst. Chelsea bloody Bugs.
Hey, Peter bloody Clement.
Okay, lovely. Let's all take a seat now. That's great. So, lovely to have you both here. Let me ask you, what was life like for Peter growing up in the Clement house?
Fucking hell. Well, I think, for both of us, really, it was, it was about his father's, right? I mean, mine, he were never there because, what with work and the pub, of course. But I reckon that were a lot easier than it were for our Petey, because he's no mark of a father. We're always there.
My mum kept him in line most of the time.
Yeah, she did, love. But, I mean, what about when she went to bingo or, you know, when she took that part-time evening job?
I kept her safe.
Come on, Petey, love. I've spent my whole bloody life trying to make up for the lack of love off me pa, right? But, and I'm sorry to say this, love, but Peter here, well, he spent his whole life trying to make up for the lack of happiness.
Oh, that's not fair. I had a good childhood, for the most part.
You didn't, Petey. Sorry, love, but, well, neither of us did.
Well, that got serious quickly. Chelsea, what's your name?
Chelsea Buns. Do you want me number?
Chelsea Bonds, everyone, with the first of the bits of your life.
So how are you?
Oh.
Are you married? How many kids have you got?
Oh, no bairns for me, love. I mean, I did get pregnant once, you know, but I couldn't keep it. I mean, it was during the war. I didn't even know whose it were, to be honest. But, well, you know, then something went wrong, you know, when they... And then after that, I couldn't have any more, so...
Chelsea, that's awful.
No, it is, love, but then that's life, isn't it? It is awful sometimes, but you just got to keep on fighting.
That you do.
Oh. Mwah.
In 1938, you were a 15-year-old at Rothering Elementary, but already you had quite the reputation as a ladies' man. Who's this, Peter?
Show me up.
Well,
It's LJ.
is it? Oh, well, that's off track a bit.
Hey, LJ.
So, Jimmy.
It's just Jim these days.
Excellent. Jimmy, let me ask you this. What do you think you could see in Peter way back then that could have predicted his rise to household name and now aspiring Prime Minister?
Well, I didn't know him as a child, Eamon, so it's difficult for me to say.
Right, you are. Little Jimmy Chisholm, everybody.
Is that it?
Little Jimmy Chisholm.
It's just Jim. No? Not Jim?
Not worth it, mate.
Well, before we bring our next guest on, let's have a little look at a classic clip from Just the Job. It's on that monitor there, Peter, if you'd like to take a look.
And reset, please, everybody.
That one, Eric.
That's the one.
Favourite memory? Gosh, it's hard to pick. There's so many of them. I do remember this one time. It was the height of our second run. By this time, we knew each other way too well. Anyway, we got towards the end of the show.
Well, that's about all we've got time for today, ladies and gentlemen. And we want to say a big thanks to all of our guests.
That's Arthur and Katie from the Sun and Happy Playhouse team.
Hope we didn't get you into too much trouble with the folks on Kids TV.
Popstar Skinny, whose new single, Dimples on My Cheeks, comes out on Friday.
And of course you, our wonderful viewing audience, without whom we would just be two men aging disgracefully in a large shed. See you next week.
Before we go, sorry PC, thought somebody would have told you, there is someone else we need to thank today.
Okay, and who might that be, LJ?
Someone who's been with us right from the very start, PC, through thick and thin.
Me, ma'am?
Actually, it's his birthday.
Would it be somebody whose birthday it is today?
Yeah, and it's his birthday today. Frank, come on over here, we've got you something.
Come on up here, Frank, come on.
This is Frank, our long-suffering floor manager, and I'm not ashamed to say that I love this man. We all do.
So we've had a bit of a whip round,
No, we haven't.
and we've all clubbed together, and we have got you this.
Well, I bought it, actually.
Oh, lummy, what a beauty. Look at the detail on that icing.
Who are these miniature marzipan figurines? It's so intricate.
Well, it's from that place in Frampton Square. They're famous for it. And I know you collect miniatures, so it seemed right somehow.
Gosh, thanks, Jimmy. That's really, really kind of you. Is that a tiny replica of my office? It still makes me laugh to this day. Of course, it wasn't that funny in the end. The cake had nuts in it, and I'm pretty badly allergic, so Yeah.
TV shows. Now, Just the Job had 2 successful runs, of course, from 58 to 64, and again from 1972 to 1976. And across many of those shows, there was always one man by your side.
My mighty tool is up and ready.
It's not how I remember it, but what the hell? A man who needs no introduction, but we're going to give him one anyway. It's your sidekick of almost 13 years, little Jimmy Chezza. Well, you've grown your hair out a bit.
Greetings, man of twinkles.
Yeah, your voice has changed a bit too.
You fucking monster, man.
You big hairy bastard!
You hold.
What? Ah, no, we're right off track. No, it's not a pub here.
Quiet, twinkle thing.
Actually, it's my show.
I said, quiet. This Erkistani Special Reserve. Many penis is lost in pursuit of a single sip.
Unlikely, but cheers.
Your bottoms are up.
Oh, Jesus, Ivan, what secret lab did you get this poison from?
Another.
I don't think we have time for that.
What do you mean? I'm not even sit down yet.
Well, the chairs are mostly decorative, you know.
Yeah, but on your cards there, it say clip next.
Yeah, well, you know, don't pay any attention to them. Clearly no one else is either.
You know who I am, man of tinsel.
No, actually I don't.
I am Ivan Vodovich, ambassador from glorious Erkistan.
All right, is it nice there?
Yes, actually, it's very nice, especially now we had the purges.
Ivan Vapadopoulos, everybody.
This is all?
No, there's a song at the end.
You mean I leave prostitute women at embassy party for this?
Don't worry about it, mate. The way this is going, you'll be back there soon enough.
Do something like that.
Wasn't Konoslava enough? Why do you always have to finish the job?
What are friends for, you tired old man?
In 1941, long before Just the Job ever aired, you, like so many men of your generation, were conscripted into the army to go to the continent to fight. And it was on those very battlefields that the strangest of friendships was born.
Wrong guess, sweetie. I suggest you fire Eric.
Oh, shit. Yeah, oh, shit indeed, Eric. It's your old boss, Dorothy Hammerman.
Good to see you're as incompetent as ever, Eric.
Yes, Eric. Where are the tracks, Eric? Oh, where could they possibly be? Oh, look! They're way over there!
And you're not exactly covering yourself in glory, Eamon. I've seen more flexibility in a union leader. I don't know what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
It's a conversation for another time, sweetie. Show must go on.
Must it go?
Come on!
Yes, Mrs. Hammerman.
Phoebe! Got it with you?
Always, Dotty.
For the old times?
Why not?
Oh, how lovely. Look, they almost match.
Here's one finger for the north, 2 fingers to the south, and we can all apologise tomorrow.
Right, let's get on with it.
Right. Thank you for joining us, Miss Hammerman.
Yeah, well, you're very welcome. Go on, ask me the wrong question.
What's it like being friends with Peter Clement?
Oh, actually, I can't answer that question because, well, actually, it's bloody good fun.
Oh, thank you, Dotty.
Dorothy Hammerman, everyone.
No. Go back and say for your next guest, I'm not done.
Of course, Mrs. Hammerman.
Nobody has made me cry with laughter like this man. And nobody has helped me up where I stumbled quite so many times. And I include in that list my somewhat lackluster parents, God rest their souls.
Oh, she barely needed me, truth be told.
Oh, bless you, darling. But I think we both know I stumbled repeatedly in those early years.
Never noticed it.
That's the type of charm that's going to win you the election.
We can but hope.
Well, I hope that when you get there, it's somewhere you can bear to be. It's not like show business, darling. In politics, they stab you in the front as well.
Well, I'd better keep my wits about me then.
Good. Be sure you do. Come on then, Eamon. You can show me off now.
Are you sure?
Quite certain, sweetie.
Dorothy Hammerman, everybody!
See you at the end with a big finish, darling. Well, that's if we get there. It's hard to say with these two fucking dullards running the show.
It's just hurtful.
Oh, shut up, Eric!
I think we got away with that one. Let's have a clip from Petey.
And a couple of minutes back,
Same monitor as before, Eric.
yeah, Dorothy, Miss Hammerman, had somehow managed to book a very special guest as a birthday present for Peter. He'd been due to appear on Just the Job during its second run in the 70s, but it dropped out due to last-minute advice from his agent. He'd been in a successful pop band back then, the Socialites, but had since received a calling to ministry and became a rising star in church circles instead. Peter's always been a fan of his, and the Socialites, so he'd always regretted not meeting him. It was supposed to just be an interview, but an hour before the show, Peter and Dorothy came giggling in like school children, and I got sent off to buy a large bottle of vodka. Strong one as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the youngest Archbishop in the history of the Church, the Archbishop of Pendleshire, Richard Cockley. Now then, Archbishop, a few years ago, when you were a pop star...
Nah, my misspent youth.
Oh, nonsense. We all love the Socialites, don't we, everybody?
Really, you're too kind. You're too kind.
Anyway, back then, you agreed to go on Just the Job to do a little thing called I'll Drink to That. Do you remember that?
Yes, I saw the first two, and I remember feeling very strongly this was something that might come back to haunt me.
Well, you're not wrong about that. Play the jingle. Right, Archbishop, it's a very simple game. I'm going to read out a series of statements to you. If you agree with them, you shout out, I'll drink to that, and you down one of these glasses of holy vodka that we've laid out for you.
You know, I've not seen an array like this since the Socialites played in San Palmarino.
Now, for legal reasons, can you confirm that you're doing this of your own free will and that we're not blackmailing you or coercing you in any way?
Not coercing, no, more like ambushing, but I've never been one to turn down a challenge, and after all, our good Lord even enjoyed a tipple from time to time. The church isn't all jumble sales and child abuse, you know.
Let's play! Cats are better than dogs.
That clearly you've not met my poodle Beelzebub.
No? All right. Coffee is better than tea.
Now that's clearly heresy.
We will get you. Billy Bob Jean... You know what that is, do you?
Actually, rather fond of country music these days. But gosh, that's broken a few hearts amongst our old fans, I'd imagine.
Billy Bob Jean Short's hit song, Do What I Say or Go Back to the Basement, is better than Graham Bannon's classic hit from the 50s, If You Won't Be My Lady, Lady.
Better than Graham Bannon? I'll drink to that. I can't believe you actually. End of the game.
Y fronts are better than boxer shorts?
I'll drink to that.
Fantastic. We're all in a lot here. A bacon sandwich is better than fish and chips.
Oh, that's a tricky one. Sauce on the sandwich.
If you like.
I'll drink to that.
Girls are better than boys.
Bloody drink to that.
Language, Archbishop. Charity is better than thrift.
Nah, that's a bit theosophical. That's a bit deep. These shots are going straight to my head, you know.
I can see that. We honestly thought that you were going to be sober at this point.
Well, you can take the boy out the Socialites, but you can't take the Archbishop out of the boy. No, wait, that doesn't sound right.
God is better than all of us.
Of course he is. He's fucking great.
Well, I'll drink to that.
You have a bucket somewhere.
You'd think getting smashed on live television would have ruined the Archbishop's career, but it actually did the opposite. He's more popular than ever now, and of course he presents Hymns of Joy on Free, which is the most watched religious television show in history. And all because of a few shots. They say God works in mysterious ways. In this case, it was through me in a dodgy off-licence.